Oh, I'm out of focus.
Whew.
Hello. Oh, come on.
That's okay. I was gonna, when we came on screen, I was gonna be like this, kissing Santa Claus.
Kissing Santa Claus?
Yes.
That's on our list. That's one of our things. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy.
No.
There we go. Woo! Hey everyone, welcome to Shockingly Delightful for the Christmas special.
Whoa, I am in my silly sweater.
I'm in my Santa Claus getup.
I love it.
And we're just going to have some fun today. And, you know, if you're joining us, basically what we're doing today is we're going to be ranking the different Christmas things. We're going to be ranking Christmas movies, Christmas shows, Christmas songs, Christmas foods, Christmas traditions, icons. We're going to go through it all.
We're just going to have fun. Like, yeah. And we want your input. Like, we want you to absolutely be, you know, throwing out your...
Let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, we want your votes for the different things too. Like, you know, we want to hear what you have to say.
Obviously. Why don't you do a quick intro? I'll do a quick intro, and then we'll just dive right in.
Right, I'm Michelle with Mooks to Grace Coaching.
Woo!
I am so super excited that it is almost Christmas. I haven't been this excited for Christmas in like a really long time.
It just hit me today. Like, I've been sort of like, yeah, Christmas. And then getting ready for this episode, I was like, yeah, Christmas.
Christmas. So, yeah, I do emotional liberation coaching. And maybe the work that I've done this year is part of the reason why I am embracing the season so much, because I feel freaking liberated.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I feel crappy, I'm okay with that. Why? Because I know that the crappiness doesn't last long. So if you want to, you know, get a hold of your emotions and manage them and respond instead of react, hit me up. Book a call.
It never gets old to hear you say, hit me up.
Hit me up.
Also, because of our camera angles, I feel like an absolute giant. I don't know why I feel like I'm taking up so much more of the screen. But anyway, I'm Krista with Wicked Wisdom Consulting, Ops Guru, Wizard of Ops. That's what I do. You ready to dive right in? Because we got a lot. We have a lot.
All right. A lot.
So let me do a couple things.
I've seen the graphs.
Yeah. Let me turn our mood music on, and then share my screen.
All right. What's first up? Ooh, movies.
Yeah, we're gonna do movies first. Now,
where'd our music go?
It's there.
Okay.
Turn it down a little bit more because it's distracting me.
Okay.
So this was actually surprisingly very hard to find, to fill up these movies on the bottom. Like, once I got to the first row, I was like, now it's starting to get challenging.
Yeah.
Also, comment and let us know that you're here. And as we're going through, obviously comment, let us know where you would rank things. And I just kind of went with it on these rankings. It may just, you know, let's just think of top as top of the heap and the bottom as bottom of the heap.
Okay.
Where are you putting the holiday?
What's GOAT again?
Greatest of all time.
I would say...
I don't think it should go in the top tier.
I would say
I don't think it's top
True to Love. True to Love.
I would agree with that.
I now, like, absolutely love that movie. But when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, it was good. But now I love it. Yeah.
I would agree with that. Miracle on 34th Street. The classic in black and white. I realize this photo's not in black and white, but the classic.
Welcome to the party. We're ranking movies. Um, 30. What? Miracle on 34th Street.
I'm gonna have to go Love Since Childhood.
Really?
I've always loved this
Yeah.
movie. It's adorable because here's the thing, you know me, I'm weird about old movies. Sometimes they like weird me out. Don't ask me why, I have a thing. But there's something about this movie that just, it's so pure.
You can, for me, absolutely, you can put it in Love Since Childhood, but I really only started watching it, like, I think the first time I watched it was maybe 5 years ago.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go Love Since Childhood.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still
right.
So we'll go with that.
We got a heavy hitter. Next up.
Oh.
The Santa Claus.
Freaking greatest of all time. Like, just, it's the Santa Claus. It's the greatest.
That is the number one, in my opinion, greatest of all time.
Well, yeah. I
don't think there's anything better. I'm sorry. And maybe it's just
I have a second, but we'll get there.
What do you mean?
I have
a second greatest of all time. Okay, all right, that's fine. I just feel like it captures everything you want from a movie, and I don't want to draw. Get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. Santa Claus 3. I'm gonna put it bottom tier. Hot garbage. Can't stand it. Won't watch it.
It's not my no. I mean, it's not horrific. I'll watch it once. Like, no, I really don't want to watch it again.
We've literally seen it once.
Yeah. And then I would rather watch the season of the Santa Claus.
The Clauses. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Emmett Otter Jug Band Christmas. I'm not even sure I know what this is, Renee.
Is that a movie?
I've never heard of this. Tell me more.
Because we haven't gotten to the song yet. I was going to say, should we pop her in? But I don't know if she's...
Now, Santa Claus 2. The second one. That's where Chet comes in, like our little Louie boy.
Oh! Another greatest of all time. Like, I love that.
Or Love Since Childhood? Is this top tier or second tier?
No, it's the one where he gets married and he goes back and he does all the thing on when he does the surprise party for the teachers, and I love that one.
Greatest of all time. Elf. This is gonna be one that not everyone agrees with. I have to stop the Christmas music. I literally can't focus. It's too much. I'm sorry, it's throwing me off. Back to Elf. Okay, before I say anything, where are you putting Elf on this?
Like, it's all right. I watched it once. I don't have to ever see it again.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Like, that's fine.
Wholeheartedly. Not a fan. It's okay. Mediocre. I think it's a little much. I think it's way overhyped.
Oh, I totally forgot that one.
The Santa Claus movie with Dudley Moore.
But I don't remember the name of it.
Huh?
I don't remember the name of it. Okay. Renee, get us the name of it, because we got to figure out where we're going to put it.
Four Christmases. You know where I want to put Four Christmases.
I'm going to say I had to grow to love this one. I have not really been a fan of it.
And yet you do quote it sometimes.
I quoted probably a lot. So
why don't we meet in the middle and say Love Since Childhood? Because I would put it in GOAT, but you would put it in Grew to Love. So how about we meet in the middle?
Okay.
Because we do quote it a lot in this house.
Yes, that's true.
And I'm trying so hard not to quote it right now because the quote in my head contains an expletive. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I was going to say we're not PG, like, whatever.
there's a
Santa Claus movie. The Santa Claus movie with Dudley Moore. Okay, what? There's
a scene where the dad or the grandfather, however you want to look at it, says, "Your mother's nothing more than a common street whore." It's so funny. That movie is so hilarious. It's just so out there. 10 out of 10.
She knows not what she's done.
See? That deserves Love Since Childhood.
I know. Okay.
All right, Christmas Vacation.
Seriously, I was never a fan as a kid.
Me neither.
Yes, I've grown to
love it. Right?
I would say like it.
All right. Well, it's better than It's All Right. Watch once. Watch once. We watched it a few times already.
Yeah.
And also, if you're watching, chime in. Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Jack Frost.
I love that movie. I think I've only seen it like 2 or 3 times because it is very emotional, but I do love the whole premise of it and
But if you had to
love
sit
the movie.
down and you had to go, I want to watch a Christmas movie.
I would totally watch it, but not with you. I would totally not watch it with you, but I would watch it.
Okay, so if you naturally, which would you put it in GOAT?
No.
Okay, where would you put it? Love Since Childhood?
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid when I first watched it.
All right, so I would put it in doesn't make the cut. So were we putting Grew to Love or It's All Right, Watch Once?
Okay, but I feel like I can't put it in the same category as Elf. Well, okay, fine, yeah.
All right.
Because I do like the scene in Elf when they sing in the park, and I do like that.
All right, I'm just gonna move this up.
You can just, yeah, that's
Why
greatest
Him
of
is
all time, amazing, wonderful. If you guys have not seen Why Him, doesn't sound like a Christmas movie, but it is absolutely a Christmas movie. And if you love Kiss and you love
Kiss is so small part of it.
It is not. It is a big part of it. If you
Anyway, we watch Why Him year round, so it's a Christmas movie for sure, but it's also just a year round great film, not for kids.
Yeah, no. They should be like 17 and above.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start blowing them up so it's easier for us to see.
Okay.
Polar Express.
Greatest of all time.
I don't know about that. So I was thinking about it. I haven't really been in the mood to watch it until I'm now seeing the picture again today, and now I'm like, okay, I want to watch it. See, the thing about Polar Express that bothers me, why does Santa have a whip for the reindeers? Whose creative choice was that? That's what I want to know.
And why doesn't the mother sew up the hole in the robe?
Why doesn't the mom sew up the hole in the robe?
Why
does Santa Claus have a whip?
We're getting pudgy.
Santa Claus, I almost feel like is super like thin. Like he's not the same job. Like there's definitely they went in a different creative direction with Polar Express.
I'm gonna make a suggestion.
Okay.
The category of It's All Right, Watch Once. Mm-hmm. What if it's All Right, Watch Once a season? So
what do you mean? Yeah, like it could either be like I'll watch it once, probably won't watch it again, but it was all right. And then it can also double as
okay. Then I would say It's All Right, Watch Once a season. Yeah, that's where I would put it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really not a watch a ton of time. Now, I will say, if I had the opportunity to go on the train ride, I definitely would do that. That looks like fun.
Absolutely.
That does look like fun. Okay.
And if you're just joining us, we're rating movies.
Yes, Christmas
movies. Taking us a bit longer because it's movies and it's fun.
Please let us longer. Know. It's been like 8 minutes. Relax. No. There's a bunch of movies here. A Christmas Story. This one is controversial.
Greatest of all.
I had to grow to love it.
I had to grow to love it too, but now that yeah, that's true.
Because here's the thing.
But as a kid, you have to watch it.
As a kid, I didn't pay enough attention, and I was like, oh, the dad is so mean and whatever. But now watching it as an adult, I'm like, that dad is the best dad. That mom is the best mom. Yeah. Everybody's hilarious. The only thing that bugs me about this movie is the dude who plays Santa still creeps me out. Not a fan. The one at the mall, I don't like it. That whole mall scene, it's like a fever dream. I'm not a fan. All right, so what is that grew to love?
Yes, because I grew to love that because I would be up wrapping gifts late and it would be on 24/7 like that whole night, and so I would watch it like 3 times in a row.
Renee said
it was awesome.
You've been on the Polar Express train ride, Renee? I've heard it's awesome. I've also heard though is like the kids get like hot cocoa and cookies, so that's pretty cool too. Kind of reminds me of like a cheaper version of Disney Mickey's Merry Christmas, because the Merry Christmas you basically just get like hot cocoa and cookies.
I would say, is it really cheaper? But it really is cheaper because.
Well, yeah. Okay. So this is just a general Hallmark Christmas movies.
If I'm not watching it with you, then absolutely, like I have not watched a Hallmark Christmas movie in years because you
But
guys
that
don't
tells
like
me
that.
that it's not good enough to go out of your way to watch it, to watch them.
But I would rather spend time with you guys than go in the bedroom and watch it by myself.
But it's literally been like 20 years and you haven't found time to watch them. So I would almost say it's all right. Like,
It's all right.
it's not go out of your way, make it a point to watch it.
Right. Like
But
I'm
you'll
not,
watch them if they're on.
yes.
Okay. And
And
maybe
I'm
that's,
not gonna
maybe that's what we should add on to this is like, I'll watch it if it's on, but like I'm not
right.
going to go out of my way.
Right.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. I'll agree with that.
So wait. Renee said she best thing she ever did with her son.
Oh,
I
the Polar
I want to
Express.
do it. We've got to do it one year.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
We'll do it when we have a youngin'. All right. This is a relatively newcomer.
I forgot about this. We haven't watched it
Yeah.
yet this season.
The Christmas Chronicles. It's a little emotional. That's why.
So good though. So good. Like
It's good. I wouldn't put it as GOAT.
I would. Now that I remember it because I
With
have
the Santa Claus and why him? I'll give you Love Since Childhood because we've liked it since it came out, but I wouldn't put it as GOAT. What gives it GOAT qualities?
I don't know because I don't remember it. I mean, I remember him and I remember loving
Okay,
it.
so the
I
premise
remember
of the
the
movie.
emotion about it.
So the dad dies, the mom's working her butt off, the kids are fighting, the daughter tries to set up. It does have a part 2. You're right, Renee.
There
And
is?
then I think and then Goldie Hawn plays Mrs. Claus. But what's the premise? The premise is they have to help Santa. And I know that something with like the phones and they record Santa and it helps people believe or something like that. All right. I think if we can't remember it, then
all right. So
probably,
grew to love.
okay. I would say it's mid tier.
And now we have to watch the second part.
We've seen it. Okay.
Absolutely freaking love it. Go.
It's not GOAT. It is not GOAT.
It is
This
totally
movie
GOAT.
is so enraging.
No.
You're telling me that you didn't notice that your daughter was the one that could speak a bunch of languages and speak to animals and drive the sleigh and have all of the Christmas education just on the plot flaws alone? It doesn't deserve GOAT status.
But you have no strong opinion about this.
Not at all. like okay, here's my thing, right? The Santa Clauses, are there a couple of plot holes? Huh?
There are few triggers there.
I'm just saying it doesn't logically make sense. The plot holes with the Santa Clauses.
But La Befana is in it.
They're not a
La Befana.
She's in the Santa Clauses too.
Oh wait, yeah, La Befana. Wait, no, she's not in this. She's in the other.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, see, this movie is I will give you Grow to Love. Can we compromise there? Because for me, I would put it down to It's All Right. So we either got to do Love Since Childhood or Grow to Love. Which one are you fighting for?
Grow to Love.
Yes.
That's because I know what other ones are coming.
Okay, you're gonna fight me on this.
Not a fan.
I know you're not a fan. How low would you put it? I'll tell you this. I had to grow to like it.
Watch once a season.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Unprecedented. I'm going to put it in between. Because I had to grow to love it. I did. Because when I was younger, he freaked me out. So I'm going to do a mid-tier in the middle.
Okay.
Because I agree with you. I don't think it's, I mean, now I think it's the GOAT. But I didn't like it as a kid.
Okay. That's very, very fair of you.
This movie's hot garbage. We couldn't.
I was gonna say, did we even watch the whole thing?
We started it and it was so ridiculous that we turned it off and didn't finish it.
Okay, so
I think Krampus is cool. Separate note, but the movie, we didn't finish it. It was so You know what it was? Is they really like laid on the preying on children heavily in this movie, and
Yeah, that's
I'm not
uncomfortable.
about that.
Yeah. Just a negative vibe. Just
Yeah, it just, they could have gone different ways with it. And
I
listen,
would have.
they bring in Krampus and the Santa Clauses,
That's
and they
true.
do it beautifully.
Yeah. And I almost would say that we should flip out that movie for Bad Santa, but I've only seen that one
I've
once.
never seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
Renee, also, I'm assuming this is about Kurt Russell as Santa.
Yes.
Totally
He
agree.
is
I think his
amazing.
I think his Santa and Tim Allen's Santa are like top two Santas.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just love
Miracle on 34th Street, he is the Santa. Like, I truly believe like he is
I don't
the
look at him though and go, I don't feel like that emotional connection of like that Santa to me though.
every Macy's Day Parade when he comes down and
Yeah, but it's
that, they base the whole Santa off of him.
you know what
You
it is
can't tell
though?
me
Is
anything
like,
else.
okay,
I'm eating popcorn
you know
too.
what it is? Okay, I love it. Fantastic. So I think the Miracle on 34th Street is the nicest Santa, the best, nicest Santa.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell is the best mid-tier Santa. And Tim Allen, I feel like, is the realest Santa because he's got that smart assiness. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's a spectrum, and they both
Yeah.
rock at their different portrayals of
Yeah.
Santa because they're very distinctively different.
Yeah. Jerry Garcia is Santa too.
Okay, this one might be a little controversial too. I've never watched them. I have zero interest in watching them.
And I don't know why. Yeah, I've loved it since a kid. I just
Okay,
it's funny, it's hysterical. But
I
you
will
know,
give you this one.
I like Ghostbusters too. So
I've never seen them, so maybe I'm wrong. I just am not. It's like The Notebook. It's been too long now. I'm not interested at this point. But I'll give you Love Since Childhood because I'm basing it on nothing.
are we doing this for Valentine's Day? Because Notebook is definitely going on the list.
No, it's gonna go in. Doesn't make the cut. Fred Claus. This is another good one. It's not goat.
No.
I don't even think it's second tier. It's cute. I almost would put it.
It's all right. I'll watch it once a season.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
cute. It's
not
cute.
my favorite.
I don't jump to watch it.
And shocking because it's your favorite guy.
Right, because it's Vince Vaughn. It's my dude. But yeah, it's not. I don't jump to watch it.
Yeah.
And honestly, part of it might be because somebody who is no longer a beloved Hollywood star is in it, aka Kevin Spacey. But so I'm at a loss here. I've never seen Scrooge.
Okay.
So
Krista has never seen Scrooge, and I am going to forcibly put it on the TV tonight because it is probably, other than Donald Duck's uncle, it is my favorite
portrayal of Scrooge.
Portrayal of Scrooge. And the night book. What's the name of the book?
The Night Before Christmas?
No, it's the Ghosts of Christmas Past.
Oh yeah,
the Christmas Story. But it's one of my favorites. So
how would you rank it? Is it goat level?
No, I would say Love Since Childhood. Like, it's just one of those staples, but you haven't seen it. So
I mean, I can see that though.
that means I haven't watched it. Literally,
Christmas Carol. That's it. Thank you,
Christmas
Renee.
Carol. Thank you, Renee. Yes, I haven't watched it in 29 years. What does that tell you? But I do love
It's Bill
it.
Murray. You can't go wrong with Bill
It's
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And she'll feel the same when she sees the Dudley Moore one. But yeah. I've yet to make it through the entire movie.
Same.
Totally.
I'm not enthralled by it.
Mm-mm.
I can go without it. I'm putting it at the bottom.
Like, it's just, I don't. Oh, I'm sorry, Renee. Renee said it's goat for sure.
Yeah, listen. That's
Max agrees with you. Matt, and now all the dogs in here are like, "What's going on?" Yeah, I don't. It's kind of like Edward Scissorhands. Love. Nightmare. Yeah, I've never really gotten into it.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, Christmas movies done. Took us about 20 minutes.
Look, and we made a cute little Christmas tree. If you look at
Oh
it,
my God, we did! High five. All right,
we planned
let's
it.
move on to Christmas shows. Now,
Oh
this
boy.
is Christmas shows / Christmas classic. So we've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Uh-huh.
and this does look like a little bit more of the modern one. This is the one with the lumberjack dude.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Frosty the Snowman,
Oh,
the
so
classic. We've got A Year Without a Santa Claus. I mean,
number one goat. That's number one goat. That goes at the
I don't
top of
know
the
what that
list.
sound was. I would agree with
Automatically.
you. We're just going to bump it up. This is Snow Miser and Heat Miser. Does not get better than this.
No.
Impossible.
No.
Top tier. Best of all time.
Oh, okay. So Renee says that was for Scrooge, not for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I figured. I saw it come in then.
Oh, okay. I thought it was for the other one.
I don't know what that sound was. Sorry, there was a weird sound. Anyway, then we got a Charlie Brown Christmas. We got Jack Frost, Mickey's Holiday Special, the animated version of The Grinch. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I'd like to just move this right back also to goat status.
Yeah, absolutely. Move it up.
I mean, you
Just
don't.
move it up there now.
Yeah, you don't get better than that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Rudolph's Shiny New Year. This is with the big-eared baby New Year.
Isn't that's the one with the misfit toys, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because actually, I'm now not remembering which one this is because isn't
Oh no!
this one's gonna sound weird, but isn't this the one where the dad is like basically abusive?
Yes. So actually,
right? This one's kind of weird.
Toys is Rudolph.
Okay. No, because there's this one too, which is so this is the second Misfit Toys. Yes, because this one, Shiny New Year's, when they go to the islands with the different decades or the different time periods.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, and then we've got the Santa Clauses, the little animated Noel show, and the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which I know you're going to vote for GOAT status on that one, so I'll just go ahead and move that up. It's good. I don't know if I would go GOAT, but I'll let you have that one.
Noel, love since childhood.
I haven't seen it in so long, but I do remember enjoying it.
It's so good. Has anyone else seen Noel? Because I want to know if anyone else has seen Noel.
It really doesn't get talked about enough.
It really doesn't, and there's a lot of meaning to it, and that's why it's I don't understand.
Because when I looked up Christmas shows, it didn't come up. I just happened to remember it.
Thank goodness I have the golden book.
Okay. I would put this at GOAT. I think it's been a fantastic continuation of the movies. I love where they took the story. The second season I thought wasn't as good as the first, but it was still really good.
Yes, and I wish that the third season was out, and it isn't, and we haven't even watched it, which I don't understand.
Because it's a show, it just feels weird to rewatch it. Anyway.
You know what? It's one for Christmas Eve where we're going to be up late, and we just marathon it. Okay.
Rudolph's Shiny New Year.
I'd
put it mid.
Grew to Love. Yeah, Grew to Love.
It's okay, but you've got that bird in there, and he's really mean. And
yeah.
Frosty the Snowman, I feel like we haven't watched in a while, so I would almost put it Grew to Love too.
I mean, I would put Love since childhood, but we don't watch it every year. Like, I would put it
All right, I'll go with that because it is good. I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And I would put Charlie Brown there too. Like, I don't necessarily have to watch it, but I do listen to the music from it all the time.
So do I. It's on my playlist. Actually, it is on the next slide about music.
Okay, there we go.
Jack Frost. This one's cute. We haven't watched this one in a while. This is when he falls in love with the girl.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This is another one I feel like does not get talked about enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say Love since childhood.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, this one, I think you're going to be surprised by my answer.
I'm going to say Love since childhood. They're all of them.
So, I just feel like this is so unnecessarily, and I might be getting them confused and lumping them all together. But I don't like how mean Chip and Dale are to Pluto and get them kicked out. I don't like it. Number two, I don't like how unnecessarily sad they made everything. Like every single storyline is heartbreaking. You've got the one with Donald and the kids, and that's heartbreaking. You've got
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie selling each other's prized possessions to buy gifts for the other. I mean, I just feel like there's like
Max is like not coming home from college to see his
I also don't
father.
love the message of like I have to sell my prized possession in order to get
Yeah.
my loved one a gift. Like I'd rather you just spend time with me.
All right. So it's all right. We watched it once, or does it make the cut? We don't have to
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
say it's all right. Watch it once because I do appreciate
Okay.
it, but I think it's unnecessarily emotional
Okay.
and maybe has some not great messaging in it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Where's Little Drummer Boy and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas? You're absolutely
I
right.
saw
Liam.
those on the list, but I have zero recollection of them, so I left them. The animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I think this ranks higher than the real life one. I would put Grew to Love.
I thought he was creepy. Like he creeped me out.
But we even sing the song.
What song?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5 foot pole. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Thank you so much. All right, I'll do it like I did with the last one, and I'll put it between the two.
Okay.
All right. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Absolutely. Goat.
But which one is this one? Is this the one where
this is where they go to the first one with the misfit toys, the island, because the lumberjack guy is the one who like cuts the ice and they float off so that the whatever.
Is this the one where his dad is abusive, or is that we decide that's Shiny New Year? Because
I don't know. And then what's his face? The little guy wants to be a dentist, and everyone at the North Pole is like, "What do you mean a dentist?"
Right.
And then he becomes a dentist.
Since childhood.
Yeah, I think that.
What about Misfit Toys?
You're not old, Renee. I'm older than you.
I have zero recollection of this one. Should we put Grew to Love on the Misfit Toys, or have you always loved this?
I don't even know if I've actually seen that.
Okay, so we'll leave it there. This is our final ranking on these Christmas classics.
And we're going to have to watch 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Because you know what? I just read them the book. And then in the Santa Claus, they talk about the book and he reads it. So
we've read the book. I just don't really... Here's the other thing. I'm very weird about shows and movies. So if I don't like the vibe of it, I won't watch it. So it's really... Don't take it as a reflection of you. It's entirely a reflection of me.
Yes. See,
okay, so this is the one where his dad is abusive then.
Yes.
I just remember
reindeer dad. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, where because he was being real nasty to him, and then I think he even told like Rudolph's mom, like even to his mom, it was very reflective of the early '60s when it was produced, because it was very much like old Italian guy and the wife beater talking to his wife and troubled child.
Like
so
I don't even know who his father was, Donna or whatever, like wearing a wife beater shirt. I would say love since childhood, because it does have a really good message as far as Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're good. We're solid. Next, traditions. All right. Freaking cut that shit.
Garbage. Doesn't
okay, here's the quick short story version. Cleo used to come and visit our house and would arrive on December 1st or even Thanksgiving. And no one could see Cleo except adults. And Cleo would report back to Santa Claus how the kids were acting. Mm-hmm. And Cleo would make messes in their rooms. Cleo
but hold on. Every so often, not this everyday shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like an everyday thing.
It was every so often he popped in, because what kid wants to be micromanaged? I mean, you're just preparing them more to be micromanaged in adulthood. But anyway.
That's true. So the bottom line is that if I had taken Cleo and invented and like done an invention thing, I would be like rolling in it right now.
Yeah.
So,
Missed opportunity
because yeah,
there.
we won't go there. All right.
Christmas
Uh,
caroling.
well, I mean, listen, we will be karaokeing this
No, no,
Christmas.
no, no, no. Caroling.
I've
Going
never
to other people's homes and singing.
I've never done it. I've always wanted to, but I've never done it. I think it's really cool, and
I'll put it in It's All Right in some cases. Decorating the tree, I think we all know, is a goat.
Yeah, goat, gotta love it. We do it as quick as we can.
Drinking hot chocolate. The act of drinking hot chocolate. Now, if you want to switch this out with like a hot cup of coffee after dinner, that's fine too. But the act of drinking, we'll just call it the act of drinking a warm beverage.
It's so interesting because I thought about this the other day and I was like, God, when was the last time I actually had cocoa? Not shaken, stirred, extra
No,
chocolate,
yeah, shaken, not stirred.
not stirred. Um, I'm gonna say love since childhood. Like
I
it's
agree. I
absolutely
don't think it's the goat because I have to be in the mood for it.
yeah. I
But it is.
haven't had any in years, and
No,
I
I think
really
those hot cocoa bombs. You had some.
those hot cocoa bombs were good.
Also, what is the deal with us making hot cocoa out of powder? It's literally as easy as sugar and chocolate and milk. Why do we need a powder for it? You ever thought about that? Like,
No,
I was expecting when I was making those hot cocoa bombs for it to be like this really complex thing to make hot chocolate. It is literally just chocolate and milk. And if you can either do cocoa powder and a sweetener or just chocolate chips and make hot chocolate.
yeah,
Isn't that
true.
wild?
Yeah. Renee said their scouts are doing caroling
Aww.
this evening at a nursing home. See that? See,
That's sweet.
I
That's
would
why it's
love,
in some cases.
I would love to do that.
But I think if you're just going around showing up in people's houses in a neighborhood, you could run into some issues,
It's kind of
especially
like
in
trick or
Florida.
treating, but you're singing.
All right. We've got two things here. We've got
How
fruit.
about we do this one or this one? Like this
All
or
right,
that.
we've got fruit panettone and chocolate panettone. And if you don't know what that is, it's a delicious Italian cake that
I think
either has dried fruit pieces in it or chocolate.
you're gonna be really surprised with my answer.
What is your answer?
I didn't like the chocolate. I like the fruit.
Really?
I know it's controversial. I know. I know.
All right, here's what I'm
I
proposing.
like
I
the
think
good
they
old.
both should go into goat.
That's fine.
I think they both
I mean,
deserve goat.
I'm not gonna throw it away.
I just love, the thing with panettone, and it's got this delicious, like almost. Oh, that's coming up, Renee. Don't worry. That's on the fruit cake's coming up on the foods tier ranking.
But wait a second. Let's skip to that real quick because I want to know what exactly is the difference between a panettone and a
Okay,
fruit cake.
look at this. You see the delicious, lovely, flaky, fluffy cake?
Yes. Where's the fruit cake? Oh, you put it down in
Look at
food.
this disgusting lard of cake.
Oh my god! Don't be so rude. There's people that
Look how
love it.
dense that is. That is a dense
You know-
cake. And look at that. That's not dried fruit pieces. Those are like fruit flavored gelatin. So now you're not eating dried fruit. That's one thing. The fruit melts with the cake. Okay, delicious panettone. These are jellied, which means you're literally biting into gelatin also with bread/cake. That's gross.
Okay.
If you like fruitcake, God bless
Okay.
you. More the merrier. Enjoy, please. Do your thing.
Okay.
But I agree.
Thank you
with
for the description. Now go back up to traditions.
ugly Christmas sweaters.
Hello. Love them.
I don't think it's goat though. That wasn't popular until more recently. I like them too.
I love them.
I would put them in. Where would you put them? Now remember, this is ugly.
Grew to love. Grew to love.
Okay, I was gonna say these are ugly.
Okay,
Christmas
grew
sweaters.
to love. Grew to love.
All right. Advent calendars.
Oh, love since a child.
Oh, really? You don't think goat? Yeah, you're right. We haven't done it in a while.
We haven't had an advent calendar in forever.
Going to the mall to meet Santa.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not. I think it's really weird.
Yeah.
It's
I, I
it.
mean, I mean, when you guys were kids, we
Here's
did
my
it,
question.
and when you were at the hospital, we did
Here's my
it. And I
question.
and I love those that grow their beard out
Here's
to
my
be
question.
in service to the real Santa.
Here's my question.
I can't get a word
We're
in.
not talking about hospital Santa Clauses. We're talking about mall and Bass Pro Shop Santa Clauses. Who's vetting this man?
Okay, that's true because in our city, well, Cooper City, not Davy, but the firemen would come and Santa Claus would come with the firemen, and so he was vetted because we
Okay.
would invite him into our house.
Okay, I would say this. Meeting Santa, cool. Why do children have to sit on his lap? I'm out. I am bottom of the barrel. No thank you. You can stand next to Santa Claus. 100%, Renee. Mall Santa is 1,000% stranger danger. Who are these men? How did they get here? Because I don't think it's a miracle on 34th Street level Santa. I think it's Jim Bob who needs a job and maybe has some sort of paperwork that no one's taking a look at.
Okay.
No disrespect if your name's Jim Bob. It was a joke.
Or if you're working as a Santa at the mall.
I'm putting it, well, some of them deserve ridicule, but anyway. Matching Christmas pajamas. I like it. I think it's cute. I don't think it's goat, but I think it's cute.
I think it's really cute. I've loved Christmas pajamas since childhood because my mother would always get me something special, which is kind of creepy now that I'm saying it, to wear for Santa Claus. So that sounds really weird.
Wait a second. Your mom would get you PJs for Santa? Is Santa coming in your room and pulling your covers off? That is creepy. Okay.
Maybe
Right.
she just meant for like Christmas morning. Like I want something new for Christmas morning.
We're
Maybe
gonna go back. Okay.
I
Matching Christmas pajama sets.
grew to love.
I'll agree with that. I think it's mid tier. I don't think it's GOAT, and I don't think we've loved it since childhood. We've loved Christmas PJs.
But not mad. And
White elephant Christmas gifts.
Cannot stand, hate them, stupidest game ever.
I completely agree.
It's
garbage.
It is up there with a piñata.
No, exactly. I'm not a fan. I think it's just so. I literally just heard a story the other day of this girl. She playing by the rules, stole the gift from the CEO, and by the end of the day, they were firing her. And hopefully, she sues the company for retribution.
She shouldn't have stolen it from the CEO. That was a stupid move. I'm sorry.
It's part of the game. What kind of ego do you have that you're going to fire someone because of that? Anyway, let's move on.
That is why white elephant should not exist.
Here's the thing with this one.
Wrong.
This is the act of making gingerbread houses. Then on the foods list, it's the act of then eating the gingerbread house. So we're not talking about eating the gingerbread house. We're talking about just the act of decorating them, which could include painting them like we did.
Okay. Then, yes. And it was something that I grew to love because I didn't do it as a child.
I agree.
But I did it with my kids. Wait. My son will get them as a present from prep and landing. Oh yes. Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Yes, that's cute.
That's really cute.
And I'm sure that you washed them ahead of time.
Okay. Going and looking at Christmas lights. Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. We haven't done it, and that annoys me.
It does. Same.
I'm just going to say. So why don't we get on the bikes and go riding bikes tonight around the neighborhood? And
say no more. Sign me up.
Okay.
Send in Christmas cards. Sorry, I'm trying to speed us up because we're at 45 minutes.
I know. No, I love.
I'm gonna say it's all right in some cases, but I think once you have,
yes,
I feel like once you're adult.
No, that's not true because I love getting.
True.
I love getting them. I'm really bad because I don't like sending cards.
Yeah,
but I love.
I think it is sweet.
And they are displayed right next to my Christmas tree,
They
and
are.
they're
All right.
so
You've
cute.
convinced me because you're right. I do love getting them. It's the act of making them that is kind of exhausting.
Yeah.
You know
So
what we should do one year? Oh my
do it.
gosh.
Actually do it.
We should do like all the
Yes,
animals.
Renee. It's a lost art.
It is a
Yes.
lost art.
We should do the animals.
Especially, here's what I'm gonna say also, when you have babies and young kids, I love like keeping them and watching your kids grow up over the years. Like we
Mhm.
have some from like the 90s and now seeing all those kids as adults, it literally makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
It is so sweet and I just love it so much because yeah,
Mhm.
I
Okay.
think it's all right in some cases. Okay. Ice skating. Where would you put it? I'd go it's all right some cases.
That's where I would. I like it when I'm going. I I like the idea of it.
Yeah, I like the idea of
I
it.
like the movie Serendipity, and they go ice
Right.
skating.
Kissing under
Oh,
the mistletoe.
absolutely.
Greatest of all
Love
time,
it.
right?
Greatest. We
Greatest of all
actually
time.
keep our mistletoe up all year long because
100%.
my husband doesn't want me to take it down.
Dressing your dogs up in festive wear and taking photos.
I think we know what I feel about it. I freaking love it. I
We
think it's
take a photo with our dogs every year, so I'm gonna have to put it with goat because I think it's hysterical.
absolutely.
All right. And this is our finalized positions ranking.
Wow.
Okay. Now,
Oh boy.
let's
All right.
you want to do that? This is going to
Wait,
be quick. This is going to be quick.
which one's this one?
This is Christmas icons. So like icons, themes, graphic imagery. White lights, Christmas light, or white lights, colored lights. Where are you ranking them? I
Goat.
think they're both goat.
Yeah, goat.
Okay. Tinsel. Where are you putting it?
Where's tinsel?
Right here.
Oh. No. I never liked it when we used it.
All right.
Like
I'm
I think
not
my
a fan. I think
grandparents
it's
used it.
messing
Yeah.
with
No.
animals. It's asking for abdominal
Yeah.
instructions. Path. Christmas tree. As a Christmas icon, goat, greatest of all time. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All
And Renee, I want to hear your story about the pajamas, but we may run out of time.
right. Okay. Which Christmas star are you putting top? Which Christmas star are you putting on the bottom?
The one on the right top.
What? What? You're putting this Christmas star over this Christmas star? I'm talking about the design with the long bottom.
Yeah. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I just like it better. I don't know.
All right, we're going to have to put them both in Grew to Love because I disagree.
Okay.
I think that star is superior, but I'll split it with you.
I totally
Now-
understand why, and I get it.
As a Christmas tree topper, are you going star or are you going angel?
Angel. We've always had
Obviously.
an angel.
I know that was the answer, but I had to put it on here.
Actually, when I was a kid, we had a star, but when your father and I got married, we've always had an angel. And it's the same angel. We've had the same angel for almost 40 years. Absolutely, yes.
Christmas berry pine cone vibe.
Yes.
Go.
Absolutely.
Greatest of all time. Slap
Yes.
it on everything.
Yes.
I love it till the end.
Santa, I can easy. Candy cane, Santa hat, Frosty, greatest of all time. Christmas spider story.
You think snowman is greatest of all time? I put love since childhood. Like when I think of Christmas, I don't necessarily just think of snowman. That's like a winter icon.
Okay. I'll meet you halfway.
Santa hat, I'll go goat though too.
Yeah.
Okay. Holly and poinsettias. I'm going goat for all of these, but
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mistletoe.
I don't love that image. And the pine cone, whatever, like,
I know.
I
I'm gonna
don't
go.
love
It's
that.
all right. I think if you're gonna do pine cone, you got to go berries with it, and you got to go a sprinkle of snow.
Yeah, poinsettia. I'm not going to use that as an icon, but do I have poinsettias around the house for Christmas?
I'm just putting it as goat,
That's
and
fine.
I'm putting this as goat. I'm
All
sorry.
right, fine. Can you tell?
I don't know what I was thinking. These are all goats.
I mean.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
Christmas music. This is where it's gonna get challenging. I
Okay.
saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Love it.
Really? Really?
Yes, I've always loved that song.
Okay, it's not a goat though. You can't do goat for that.
Yes.
Let's identify the goats. The goats are Jingle Bells.
Yes.
The
Merry effing
goat
Christmas.
is,
Oh, Mele Kaliki Maka.
I would put that in goat, sure. I'll go We Wish You a Merry Christmas, another greatest of all time.
Jingle. Do you have Jingle Bells on here by
Yep,
Barbara
I got Jingle
Streisand?
Bells and goat already.
Okay.
Baby, it's cold outside. I think that's another goat.
I think that's a grew to question, not even grew to love.
Oh, get over it.
It depends on who's singing it. Otherwise, it's creepy. Now that I've
Hey, I do have
really
it
listened.
depends on who sings it. Fine, I'll give you that for sure. It
Okay.
does depend on who sings it because the Duck Dynasty version is my favorite.
Yes, Duck
Because it's
Dynasty's
funny.
Christmas album is one of the best.
I
Dominic the
stand on it.
Donkey.
Okay, we're
Well,
jumping ahead.
Dominic the Donkey, greatest of all time.
All right, I'll give it to you.
It's awesome.
Frosty the Snowman, I feel like is okay. I'd put it in like Grew to Love. I don't.
I mean, yeah, because it's sad. He dies at the end. He melts.
Okay, we're gonna bump that down to who sings it. I It's Christmas by Ricky Martin. I mean, that's a banger.
That's
I don't know if it's goat status though.
Yes.
You think?
You want to put Grew to Love like Merry effing Christmas? Because I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. How did you leave that one off?
I only had so much room.
Okay, so that one goes to goat too. But Merry effing Christmas and I are
All right.
just they're so good.
All right.
Merry effing Christmas, by the way, is from Why Him. So when you see Why Him, you'll hear it. You'll like it.
Okay.
It's a dance song. It's cool.
All I Want for Christmas. This has sort of become the Christmas anthem. Mariah Carey. All I want, which someone pointed out. She says, "I don't want a lot for Christmas. All I want is you." Kind of a diss. I don't want a lot. I just want you. Meaning, like, I don't need a lot. You're not a lot. I don't want.
No, it's sweet saying I don't want any gifts. I have you. That's all that matters. I think it depends on who sings it because
I agree too. I think the only person is I'm gonna say Carrie Underwood. I think the only version that's truly good. This is a bold statement. The most iconic version is Mariah Carey's.
yes.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee. That's a goat.
Yes.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Goat. Goat, yeah. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Goat.
No, it's not. I'll go Love Since Childhood, but really that should be like Confusing Since Childhood.
12 Days of Christmas.
Which song gives you a headache, Renee? We're kind of burning through them fast, so. 12 Days of Christmas, I feel like is the Bohemian Rhapsody of Christmas songs. It's so long and repetitive and just goes on, and like you like it, but like you're not entirely sure that you like it, but you do, but you don't. So I'd put it as like mid-tier.
So Grew to Love, or depends on who sings it?
I think it's going to be a Grew to Love because I think it is cute. It just gets old.
Okay. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is Love Since Childhood.
Really?
Yes. Oh, All I Want for Christmas.
I'll put it there.
I agree, Renee. With Mariah Carey singing it, I agree.
Winter Wonderland? How does that?
I don't even know. Like, where's roasted chestnut? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jack Frost
dripping at your nose.
Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. That's okay, Raymond. No worries. You're joining us. We're ranking music right now. You did miss movies, shows, and traditions, but you're good. You're joining us. We still got a couple to go. All right, let's say Underneath the Christmas Tree. This is the one that you were singing the other day by Kelly Clarkson. The one you were humming that was stuck in your head. I just dropped my crystal. where she's like, da, 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 da.
Oh yeah. I would say grew to
I would
life.
agree. I would agree. I don't think it's a classic. I don't think it's the
Yeah.
GOAT, but I think it's cute and it's catchy.
Santa Baby depends on who sings it.
I would agree with that because I'd almost even put it doesn't make the cut.
I hate to say I
Christmas
like
cookies.
Madonna's rendition better. Christmas Cookies, Duck Dynasty, GOAT, all the way.
Okay, can I just say, I thought that they created that song, and then I heard a different version in Whole Foods and realized they didn't make that song. So anyway,
Who?
Duck Dynasty. There's Dutch. I didn't realize that was a song on its own. I'd never.
Oh, it is?
Apparently, unless someone else made a version of theirs. Jingle Bell Rock.
Elvis Presley, Jingle Bell Rock, absolutely wonderful.
I would maybe put it in depends who
Jingle
sings
bell,
it.
jingle bell, jingle
Would
bell.
you compromise with depends on who sings it?
I love Jingle Bell Rock.
All right, I'll give you Grew to Love. I can't go higher than that.
Oh my god.
It's not a song that we go, oh my god, put on Jingle Bell Rock. We say put on Jingle Bells by
Barbara Streisand.
God, I forgot. Okay, hold on, Renee.
Feliz Navidad. Do, 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 do. Feliz Navidad. And listen, Wayne Newton. You totally dissed my whole Wayne Newton album.
I would put Feliz Navidad in GOAT.
Which is Blue Christmas by Wayne Newton is amazing.
Would you agree with Feliz Navidad in GOAT?
Yes.
I remember Holy Night. I love Old Holy Night.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do you think it's childhood?
Okay.
Christmas time is here.
How about when? Oh wait, we did that one. Wait, Winter Wonderland. Do I gotta play it real quick?
No, I'm sure.
Oh, rocking in a winter wonderland.
Oh yeah. That's it's a GOAT. Yeah, it's a GOAT.
Christmas time is here. This is the Charlie Brown. Christmas time is here.
It's kind of. Yeah. I was. Well, when you do it that way, I want to cry. So okay, so love since childhood.
Sure.
Yes,
That's pretty solid.
Seasons Upon Us by Dropkick Murphy. That's part of the Guardian of the Galaxy, which Raymond you missed. It was on our list for movies, and it was
it was actually for TV shows, and we ranked it in greatest of all time.
Why did you put that as a TV show? It is a movie.
Because it's a special. It's not really. Yeah, I mean, it's a movie, but it's a special.
Right.
Okay. Now we've got our final one. Christmas.
This is final?
And this is the final one.
What's underneath there? There was something else. There was something else underneath there. What's underneath?
No, this is just a blank one I had to put.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This has the most of everything. All of the spots are filled here. We're going to go one by one.
Okay.
Fruit panettone.
Greatest of all time.
Okay. I'm going to put chocolate one up there too. I don't want to hear anything about it.
Whatever. Delicious.
That's chocolate panettone for those that are watching.
It's all right. It's not better than the
fruit cake.
I'd rather not.
If you're just joining,
we already had this discussion.
I went on a bit of a rant about fruitcake.
Oh yeah, what about Do They Know It's Christmas?
Oh, that is a great song. Also,
Thank you, Renee.
It's great, but when you really listen to the lyrics, you're like,
Well, it's surprising.
With a slice of guilt. Fantastic.
Well, it was about apartheid, and it was to get people to donate money.
Yeah, that was a big topic when we were kids. Whatever happened to that? Anyway, I don't think I'd rather not is a strong enough take on this. I would think we'd put it here under not happy.
Okay. Candy cane, amazing. But
I would put this in GOAT level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rum balls.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be making them for the next 4 hours.
Okay. But does it go in GOAT or does it go in delicious? I would put it in delicious.
I would put it in GOAT because it's not Christmas until the rum balls are on the table.
All right. We did make a non-alcoholic version last year and it was very good. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a bit of a hot take. I'm going to have on this.
I
Christmas
don't like
cookies.
them.
I don't like them either.
I think they're
And
annoying.
and I'm sorry, but if children are involved in decorating them, I am not consuming them. I will tell you how beautiful they are. I will tell you you're the greatest cookie designer ever. But if anyone else under the age of 18 or that I know licks their fingers while they cook has a hand in making them, it's going to be a no from me, dog.
Okay, Miss Dissertation. I agree. It's the same reason. And so just take Gingerbread House and put it in the same bucket of
Now is it going to be a not happening or rather not? Because if someone does make them and has good hygiene, I may eat one, but I'm going to be disappointed.
So you're going to put it in depends.
I would put it in I'd rather not because I'd rather not, but if it's between not having a sweet and having a sweet, I'll eat it.
Okay.
Okay. Peppermint bark.
Depends.
Did you say depends?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said it's a 10. And I'm like, I mean, that's a bold claim.
No, I mean it depends. I would rather have what's that stuff? The reindeer poop they call it with the Chex Mix, and that's amazing stuff.
Okay, a Christmas ham.
No,
I thought about this from the Grinch.
I'd rather not.
For Christmas, I'd agree with you. We just had ham for Thanksgiving. It's too much pork.
I'd rather not.
Eggnog.
Oh, love it, delicious, but only once.
Okay, so we'll put it in delicious with a side note of delicious treat. I don't really know that I've had good eggnog, so I can't really.
You know, I used to love eggnog until I saw the calorie count, and then I think that was like the last time I drank a whole cup. Hell no.
Thank you.
Now, if you put like a Debbie roll,
I'm also gonna say not happening on those.
if you
Sorry,
had said
everybody.
Debbie roll, I would have
Can't
said
do
yes.
it.
But
You know what I think it is we bake too much for those to be a viable option. You know what I mean? Like it's just if we know our cookies are delicious, I just can't get on board.
Yeah.
Okay, chocolate dipped pretzels, but I'm also gonna expand this into chocolate dipped anything.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put it. It's not go.
Delicious. Delicious.
I'll go delicious.
If it was on a charcuterie board, I would totally eat it.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
But we also like making them too, though.
It's not a Christmas requirement for me, but it's a nice surprise when it's there. You know what I mean?
No one likes fruitcake. Why was fruitcake such a popular thing? No one likes.
I don't know, and I'm kind of sad that they made Goofy like fruitcake in that song. Okay, this one's easy for us. Greatest of all time. We've always had Eggs Benedict for Christmas morning.
I'll stick with my bourbon. Yes.
Do you remember that year that we had eggs? We always have Eggs Benedict, but one year I was like, I'm just gonna make these every day for breakfast, and then my dad I was probably 13. And my dad had to be like, Krista, just so you know, like hollandaise sauce is sort of a high calorie food. So just be mindful of that like it's not the healthiest. And that was a surprise. Okay. These I put on here because we started making these the last few years and they're really cute.
They're so fun.
They're
adorable. And everybody eats them, especially if we make the fluff with it, and we love it. We make the fruit dip with it.
Don't recall that, but okay. I'm going to put it in delicious, though. I don't think it's goat.
Okay. I'll go with that. I would drink bourbon over fruitcake. Yeah, I would totally drink. Yeah.
All right. These are on here more for nostalgia, I think. It's going to be an I'd rather not from me.
Yeah, I mean, because Cleo used to leave them out for you guys. Like, I would buy a ton of them, and then Cleo would leave them out, and that's how you would know that Cleo was in town, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So it's more of a nostalgic thing. I would eat it. I mean, you know me and Keebler, I would eat it. So
are we going depends or I'd rather not?
Depends. If it's in the house, yes.
I'll compromise.
That's what it depends on. If it's in the house, I will eat it. I won't go to the store and buy them.
Christmas marshmallows. It's going to be a no from me. I'll do marshmallows in my hot cocoa, but I'm not a marshmallow gal. But where can we compromise? Because I'm pretty sure you are.
Well, yeah, because I look at those and go, wow, those are like big Lucky Charm marshmallows, and that looks amazing. So, depends.
All right.
Depends on if it's you or depends on if it's me.
Oh man. Okay.
What for dessert? An old fashioned, yes.
There you go, Raymond. Chocolate covered Oreos. Not happening for me. It's too much. It's too rich. Don't even get me started on like a chocolate dipped Oreo then deep fried. I think it's too much.
If I had to choose between these and Rice Krispie treats, I would eat a Rice Krispie treat.
So I'm gonna put this then in an I'd rather not category.
Okay. What did you guys? Renee and Raymond? What did you guys say about eggnog? Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Because I didn't see you comment. Yes,
There's only one spot for these.
All the way. Yes, Mimi's. Yeah. Absolutely.
If you don't know what these are Italian butter cookies, and they're the greatest thing you could possibly ever make. And yeah, I'm realizing now I haven't made them this season, and that's a just very sad thing. So I'll be making them probably tonight or tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, now this is specifically
thumbs down on eggnog. How about eggnog with rum? Changes it up.
This is specifically hot chocolate, not a hot beverage, not coffee, hot chocolate. I'm gonna go depends.
Delicious.
I just feel like it so depends on like what else did I eat that day? What else am I doing? Like, you know, like I've seen, you know, people that are like they just like go to Starbucks and get a hot cocoa, and I'm like, that is wild to just drink a hot cocoa
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like the environment has to be right.
Right. Like if we have a hot cocoa bar, you know, like a
yeah, for sure. Like, sign me up.
Right.
But like for breakfast or like a midday treat, oh, that's
put a little rum in it.
You and the alcohol, man. Do we have to have a talk?
Wait, but my shirt even says Reindeer Tavern.
Oh,
Santa's Pub.
All right, this is a
Club Elf. What is that?
Christmas charcuterie.
Oh, adorable. Totally, but I don't want to make it.
No, I would put it as goat though. I think it's a great Christmas treat.
Yes.
Especially when it's as a tree.
And if anyone wants to bring one over, totally. Hell no. Just nope. Nope.
You gotta meet me halfway. It depends because I think they're delicious.
Okay, fine. If you're eating
actually
them,
here we'll do what we did with Grinch. I'll put it half and half. Okay.
Wait, Raymond. So hot chocolate, as long as it's made properly, shaken, not stirred. Correct?
Okay. Now this is the act of eating.
I will eat the frosting and the candy depending.
After it's been sitting out.
Depending on who made the gingerbread house.
After it's been sitting out with dust getting on it and animal dander and the breeze of outside and fingers all over it. You're going to eat the gingerbread house after that?
Okay, I'd rather not. Okay, fine, not happening.
I will not let it happen.
By the way, if you don't have a gingerbread kit and you want to make gingerbread houses with the kids, you can use graham crackers and some frosting.
True. And I was hearing that people took like sugar and use that as the glue instead of the icing, and it works way better. Okay, I'm just going to call this a general Christmas puffed pastry because we've done this with spinach. I've done this with different jellies and jams. I think this might be goat.
You had me at puff pastry.
It's very versatile. You could do it for breakfast. You could do it for lunch. You could do it for appetizer, dinner even. Yes. I think it's a great choice. It's very easy to make.
Let's do it now.
I didn't get puff pastry at the store, but we can run to the store later.
I would eat the frosting after I made it if any left. See, thank you, Renee.
Okay. I agree with that, but I'm talking about the gingerbread house being made already and sitting.
That's what we're talking about.
No, she's saying after I made the gingerbread house, if there's icing left, then she'll eat that, but not off the gingerbread house. That's smart.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
Very smart, Renee.
Then don't eat the gingerbread house if you got wood glue on it. There is an art to it, and if given what I need, yes, I agree. Absolutely.
Okay, these last two are.
Are those deviled eggs? Just put it up and go.
We've got Christmas deviled eggs.
I don't want all that red stuff. Just give me the eggs.
They're like
I
little
don't.
clippers. But I agree.
What's the
Deviled
green?
eggs
Is the
belong
green?
in goat every time.
What was the green stuff? Avocado.
It's either it's probably a little bit of avocado mixed in with the egg.
Why don't we do that?
A Christmas caprice.
Hell to the yes.
Yeah.
Are we having that for dinner tonight? I am now so hungry. This sucks.
We shouldn't have ended with food. My bad.
We should not have ended with food.
All right. And this is our final food ranking. Should we go back through for a final review before we hang up?
We should. We should.
All right. So for Christmas movies in the GOAT category, we've got Santa Claus, Santa Claus 2, and Why Him.
Yes.
Love Since Childhood, second tier, we've got Miracle on 34th Street, Four Christmases,
yes,
Home Alone, and Scrooged.
Even though Krista hasn't watched it yet, but she will tonight.
I haven't watched either of these. Grew to Love, we've got The Holiday.
Yeah, me too, Renee.
We've got The Holiday. This is mid-tier. The Holiday. You know what? I feel like The Holiday's too low now. I feel like all of these are too low now.
I know. I think they should all go back up. Well, all right, fine. Why?
Okay,
Why?
I moved up. So now, second tier, we've got Miracle on 34th Street, Four Christmases, Home Alone, Scrooge, The Holiday, Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and The Christmas Chronicles, which actually I'm going to bump that down to Grew to Love along with Noel.
Fine.
It's all right.
Fine.
Jack Frost, Polar Express, any of the Hallmark movies, and Fred Claus. And we've got The Grinch, basically mid-tier. But I would put it as GOAT.
I would not. Yeah. I don't like. He's just.
And then in the bottom tier, we've got Santa Claus 3 because it's a trash movie. Krampus.
Hi, Hunter.
And The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. So
and
now
the TV shows, Christmas classics.
Yes.
Greatest of all time, A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yes.
Obviously. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Obviously.
Guardians of the
Galaxy Special. Obviously.
Absolutely.
The Santa Clauses. Obviously. Second tier, we got Noel. We got Frosty the Snowman, Charlie Brown Christmas, Jack Frost, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes. That was his name. Where's Olive? Oh, that was a book. Okay.
They did turn it into a show. I forgot about that. Olive, I think, would be loved.
Olive the other reindeer.
Raymond hates The Christmas Story. Listen, a lot of people do.
Really?
I didn't like it at first either.
Interesting.
And now I do. I can't help it. It's not greatest of all time. No. I don't go out of my way to watch it, per se.
But if it's on, I'll watch it.
Grew to Love. This is really mid-tier. We got Rudolph Shiny New Year.
Yeah.
And Rudolph and
Mickey. Oh, yeah, Misfit Toys.
We got How the Grinch Stole Christmas cartoon, mid-tier and low tier. And then we've got Mickey's It's All Right, Watch Once.
Because it's a little
depressing. Don't see.
Yeah, it's just a little sad. Bit.
Mickey, everything's just sad in the Mickey special. Okay. Traditions. I need to get a sip of my drink.
Decorating the Christmas tree, absolutely. Yep. Panettone, absolutely. I know, Renee, the 24-hour, I know. It ruined, they need to do that with a different movie.
Yeah. Looking at Christmas lights, GOAT.
Yeah.
Kissing under the mistletoe.
We have a lot to do tonight.
Animals dressed up as Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Photos. Love it. Second tier.
Watch my Facebook for those pictures coming.
Second tier, drinking hot cocoa and advent calendars.
Yes.
Mid-tier, ugly Christmas sweaters, matching holiday PJs, and gingerbread house making. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit.
We painted them this year. We didn't actually make ones you eat.
Second to last, we've got Christmas caroling. It depends. It really depends. Some cases, not always. Christmas cards, great. We don't do enough of it.
We don't give. We want to do more.
Ice skating, and doesn't make the cut, can get lost, is Elf on the Shelf, Sitting on Santa's Lap, and White Elephant Christmas Gift.
I would do Snoop on a stoop.
No. Christmas icons. We've got all Christmas lights, top tier.
Yeah.
We've got Christmas tree, angel, the pine cone, plant, berry, and snow combination as goat.
Yes.
Candy cane, Santa hat, poinsettias, and holly, top tier. Snowman, second tier. Mid tier, we compromise, and both stars are mid tier as well as mistletoe.
Mm-hmm.
Basic pine cone and spruce. It's all right. Better when you have the berries and stuff. And tinsel at the bottom.
You know what traditions you left off is winter solstice and the Yule log, which I don't really know.
Most people don't know what that means.
I don't even know what the Yule log necessarily means, but it sounds really cool. Okay.
I'm exhausted from talking, so you go ahead.
I was going to say, Martha Stewart on a mantle. Okay, so goat is Feliz Navidad because, of course, Winter Wonderland, Jingle Bells by Barbara Streisand.
All Jingle Bells is great.
Maliki
is the thing to say.
Dominic the Donkey because it's awesome.
If you haven't heard that song, go look it up.
Ay, 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 it's Christmas and I don't know what to do.
That's another one. That's not Dominic the Donkey.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, of course. Merry effing Christmas, which is the EDM song from Why Him. You got to hear it. It's amazing. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Christmas Cookies by Duck Dynasty is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Love since childhood. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Krista had a little issue with this, but I absolutely love that song. Christmas time is here. Amazing. I would also say that the whole Guardian of the Galaxy soundtrack should go in
wrap it up. We're already at an hour 15.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh, holy night. Okay. Grew to love 12 Days of Christmas, Underneath the Christmas Tree, and Jingle Bell Rock, even though I love Jingle Bell Rock. Depends on who's singing it. Baby, it's cold outside because
Dynasty is the best version.
Yeah, and it can be creepy. Santa Baby, another one, can be creepy depending on who sings it. Frosty the Snowman, good song. All I Want for Christmas, depends on who sings it. And none of them didn't make the cut. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just
Carol,
did Christmas food.
Carol of the Bells. I'm gonna have to listen to that one.
We just did this one. I don't think we need to go back through it again.
Okay. So there you
I'm
have
gonna post these in our everywhere that we normally post. I'm gonna post these. Comment your thoughts. Comments if you would disagree or if you would agree. Let us know your thoughts.
And as we listen or watch things that you guys have suggested, we'll update what our thoughts were. And also, Moment of Presence, if you are not already subscribed to my email list, there is a big thing that I'm going to be... Yes, Rock the Bells with Run DMC. Big announcement that has to do with a big giveaway that is coming, and I will release that on Thursday, Moment of Presence. And I'm not.
Tomorrow on Christmas Eve.
We are? We're releasing. I thought we would do the response. Okay, so you got to join up. The person who gets the most people signed up on my email list.
No. Just be on the email list, guys. MokshaGrace.com/email. Be on the email list. Tomorrow,
you're not going to want to miss out.
There will be a special treat. You've been getting special treats for the last 12 days. But tomorrow's the culmination where there's an extra special treat tomorrow.
Yes. And I hope you all have been reading your emails at least, because evidently I'm not reading them. Maybe Chris is making changes. And maybe I need some eggnog with rum in it. I don't know. Anyway. I'm joking. Anywho, everybody, we will talk to you quickly tomorrow. Or I'm just going to go live. What am I doing?
If you want to. Moment of Presence is on Thursday, which is the day after Christmas, so that'll be normal. And then next week on Monday will be the last time we talk to you before the new year, and that episode is the title is from 4 Christmases, actually, which is Welcome to the Octagon, son. which is said by the awesome Tim McGraw. Really, if you haven't seen Four Christmases, Why Him, anything on our movie list, you need to watch it.
Yeah, those are really good. I forgot that Tim McGraw was in that one too. Yeah. So guys,
chunky Tim McGraw. That was before he got super fit.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Now he's like this scrawny.
Well,
anyway,
if we don't see you or hear from you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Melikaniki.
Melikamik. Oh my gosh, you really have to sing it. Melikamiki Maka is the thing to say. Anyway, see you later, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. See ya.